Alrighty, hello everybody. We are back with round 3 of locals that we had this past week at Dean's Dugout. On the left, we have Rio playing Beelstar with the Gabu engine, and he is actually joining us today, which is actually going to be real interesting. We've got our first guest appearance on the commentary series. So say hi, Rio.
Hello, hello. Nice to join you guys.
I'm joined again, once again, by TJ. Who will also be adding his 2 cents to everything as well. We have, like I said, Rio on the left and Mike on the right playing MirageGaogamon. As we've said before, thank you guys for the support on this series. We really appreciate it. Let us know what you guys think and, what other feedback points you have for us so we can make this series better for you. And without further ado, let's hop right into it.
Oh, man. So, I'm going to allow you guys to carry the energy here. I'm still a sad boy from losing my burden arc. I'm just gonna mellow, just wallow in my sadness.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what you've got here, Rio.
It's definitely an interesting build. Looking back at it, I was running the black Beelstar option. I don't know what it's called, but the one that yeah, but then I think I would rather run the red one instead, thinking back about it, because I couldn't really use that option at all, all day, so.
Sure.
Happy bullet shower?
Yeah.
Happy bullets.
Did you evolve into the Gabu while I can?
Yeah. I know from watching you play, because a lot of my rounds finish pretty quickly, and you're usually still going, it was very, very fun to watch the deck go. Yeah,
the deck was definitely fun. Even Mike, when we would finish the matchup, he was like, I didn't think the deck would play that way. It's definitely something I might be interested in. I'm like, yeah, you should definitely give it a try.
I like watching Mike start to dabble more in purple.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I know he was playing Rave for a little while, and he was doing well with it. Which was good because he's a very good player.
Yeah, Mike's definitely a very good player. He's been to Worlds for Buddy Fight, so that's his achieving thing right now. But he's since the game started, he's been on blue, so it's nice to see him dabble in other stuff.
Yeah.
So first turn we saw you kind of build your stack, Rio. You checked 1. Mike's just setting up as Mirage, searching for his pieces. So he initially put out the little Searcher Gao to pick up a Tamer and a piece. Digivolving in the back, which is a pretty standard Mirage play. And then he plays out a Nikolai.
So you did check the Guru with it, though. Did you forget the Guru security effect, or did you just not have a card in hand?
No, I should have forgot it. So I was telling Ben before we started recording. I'm like, so I know right off the bat, I move my stack out.
In your hand.
I swing, and I'm just I forgot half my effects because I'm not used to Gabu stuff, but I do the Beelstar stuff pretty well. I think Mike aged too. In the right after this game, he's we were thinking about my misplays. He's like, I think you checked the Gabu. I'm like, oh I forgot about that.
At the end of the day, admittedly, the Guru effect is optional. You don't have to do it. So
right. Yeah, then we also went into this not knowing how this would go, because he's like, I'm gonna build my stack, you're gonna shoot it, or I'm just gonna bounce your stuff. My effects won't go off. I'm like, yeah, sounds about right. So we'll just see who hits the stacks faster.
I'm very curious to see how Mirage is gonna play next format.
Oh, the ace, nice.
Yep, there it is.
So Mike declared a swing with jamming, right? And then you chose that blast digi.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. Nice. And then just a little spoiler, but he's never gonna let this happen again. Next couple games, he plays around it entirely for the rest of the sets. I was like, bro, let me use my cards, please.
It is a mental that is kind of hard to get used to. With ace cards, we will get used to it eventually, but at the moment, I keep on having to catch myself, and be like, oh wait, right, they can digivolve on my turn now.
Yeah, but it's also very fun that you have that little mental game going on now.
Yeah. Well, I think ace is also a very good mechanic for making sure the game's memory system doesn't get too abused. The players have a
because it's got to be good name for that one. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's one hell of a turn that you had there too, right? I mean, with the ace hitting an analog youth and security, and then being able to cycle through.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty good. And that's when we're talking so do I have which pop do I want to resolve here? And he's like, it really doesn't matter. Just pop it. I'm like,
Probably normally you want to do the level 4 lower one first though, in case they do have a smaller body.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
way your Melga will pop something bigger. You go ahead and check with Gabo X though. You've just blown through his security. And that's the scary part of like having dog in Beelstar is like Beelstar has so many other cool options like they can utilize and whatnot.
Yeah.
But playing purple dog in it as well just gives you so much more like you
Double
aggression.
mat. Hold.
Double mat, so you're good for plays. So Mike does his draw, and he just let's go next game.
Sheesh.
That was a clean game 1.
Yeah, that's when we were talking about the Garuru. He's like, I'm pretty sure you checked the Garuru in there. I'm like, oh yeah, right.
Yeah, you're reading it right now.
Yes. Don't forget to read your cards, kids. Reading is important.
I mean, that was arguably like almost pure Melga, right? But like we didn't really
Yeah.
see much of the Beelstar engine come into play.
Yeah, especially if you watch through. I ended up milling a lot of my Beelstar, so I'm like,
Yeah.
just
Huh.
That was just
Interesting.
Melga with some booba cheerleaders just rooting for you from the trash, hanging out in the
Melga.
garbage can.
Melga with deck filler.
Yeah. Just need to make sure the deck's a 50 card deck. That's all.
So were you? I guess we may see this unfold, Rio, but like, are you thinking that this will be more of like a Beelstar engine, or are you thinking this is more Melga with like a little bit of more option toolboxy with the Beelstar?
So I definitely went into it hoping it'd be more like Beelstar based.
Yeah.
But as the day went on, I was like, because of how much Gabu and Garuru stuff you run,
Yeah.
most of the time I didn't have options to play or like a Beelstar engine to set up. I was just building stacks and hoping to hit it eventually down the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
it seems like it's definitely focused on Melga gameplay for early game and aggression, and just as a result of Melga's trashing effects.
Mhm.
Yeah, you just like
switching effects.
you
You
just-
just set up for Beelstar late.
Yeah,
game
you just
to
end
fight
up
that
there.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of great because you can kind of play aggressive early, but if the game's gonna go to you drop a card.
Yeah. Drop an
Judged.
eggy.
Judge call.
Hey Rio, he's looking at it.
I straight up.
Straight up.
I think I said
mugging.
in the video, I'm like, hi audience, how you guys doing? You just doing good? But no, like you were saying, in the round before this, I fought against Royal Knights,
Ooh.
and basically what happened was I played Gabu all game, and then at the end I'm just like, okay, drop 1 cost Beelstars, just loop everything.
Mm.
Yeah, so if the game
Interesting.
runs long enough, you just have that utility there. It's not like
Yeah.
the focus. It's more just like a late game engine.
So
really
Mike,
cool.
it's kind of just like using little rookie rush here, just chipping away with his Gaos.
Yeah, I remember we were talking, and then he was saying that like instead of just committing to his stack, which he knows I'm gonna blow up, he's just gonna poke at me, and then
Yeah.
hopefully he gets around me.
He searches with
smart about
Gaomon,
it.
trashes the rest, picks up another. I think it was like what, the level 4, right?
I believe so.
Yes, I believe so.
Play a Gabu X and don't hit anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, we brick city in this one.
You go Guru for 2. You draw 1 for Digi and then draw
Oh
1
yeah,
for
your hand's just clumped up
effect.
with options at that.
Yeah. My opening hand was bad. I ended up going into a bad hand anyway, so nothing changes here.
And you opt not to use the mad effect because he's gonna go 3.
Yeah, he's go 3 anyway.
Nice. Goes into a Gaoga,
Better
which would
to-
allow him to play at times, but he already has one in play.
Yeah. Gaomon in the back
And
for extra draw.
Yeah, he
Mock
ba-
out a
bounced
bouncer.
my boy.
Guru.
I proceed to-
Yeah.
No.
I proceeded to tell him why did he do this, and I started to cry. And then this
you have a line
Okay.
in your hand finally.
yeah.
Okay.
And this is when we started playing Beelstar style and started shooting everything in the face.
Sure.
Yeah.
Trying to just control his board while he controls my board.
But honestly, though, against Mirage, not a bad thing. I mean, just popping their stack sometimes just absolutely messes with their game plan too.
It can. I think though here it's a bit more difficult because of the fact that Mike had a stack ready to go and back. He had a rookie
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of memory to work with for him, but he doesn't have the BT11 Mirage, it looks like, so he's just
Mhm.
opting to play a Thomas and set up.
He's almost like daring you at this point to be like, do it.
Yeah,
Pop-
basically. We're just staring at each other like, are you going to bounce my card first, or am I going
Yeah.
to shoot your thing in the face first?
You remember your Matt's effect real quick? you go ahead and just Cocytus. Yeah,
Cocytus,
that's a good call.
okay.
Just control board.
Yeah.
You couldn't swing though anyways because of the blocker. He was definitely a big blocker. So.
Mm-hmm.
I know spoiler already happened, but he kind of has to play against the ace too at this point. I mean, not that he could do it this turn, but like now that you have that level 5 out,
Yeah.
that like bogeyman.
He didn't watch. I don't think he watched most of my games going into this set, so he didn't know if I was running aces or not. So that's why game 1 I got away with it. But then from this point on, he kind of just played around it the entire time, which is very smart of him.
Yeah, Mike is very good at adapting, for sure. He has a pretty big hand. He's got a lot of stuff going on in there. I think it looks like he's just trying to consider how he wants to pass.
Yeah.
Just ends up going into the Mako in the back. I think that's fine. I think that's the right call.
I mean, he's set up for lethal soon too, right? With the Thomases in hand or
Oh,
on
for sure,
play,
yeah.
and then he can just go into
With Thomases and
Mirage,
burst
burst
modes. As long
mode.
as,
Yeah, he can just unsuspend and go for game at this point.
Yeah, I think it's either this turn or next turn. I kept telling him, bro, you got so many tamers. I'm gonna get melted, bro.
Trash one. Just trash a fly bullet. And draw one trash one off the Gabu. Just trash another Cocytus. I like the little Pagu tech you have on there with the on deletion trash top 2 cards of your deck.
Yeah, on this deck I decided to run 5 eggs because I'm like, if I'm gonna get rid of so many stacks, I might as well just run the 5 eggs and get all the way through.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. Do your second swing? Yeah.
Remind me, so Wargaroo, to unsuspend, you pitch one, right?
Yes.
When attacking.
When attacking.
Trash one card in your hand to unsuspend this Digimon. And then the inheritable is a Rotted for anyone who doesn't know. So if you bought your Wargaroo structure decks or Metal Garoo structure decks, the new ones, the purple ones, the inheritable is not the same as his main effect. It's not when attacking once per turn. You may trash a card in your hand to unsuspend this Digimon. It is you may trash a card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon.
Oh god, he promotes and gives jamming with Nikolai to his stack. That's
Yep,
scary.
yeah.
Nikolai is rough.
So it begins.
Yeah, a lot of our matchup was like seeing if I can bank on an option.
Yeah. You kind of just have to hope he hits option insecurity because he doesn't have option protection. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Goes
There's
into,
boy.
BT11 Mirage
Honestly,
to bounce. And he
kind of a
gains
good
2.
thing. Kind of a good thing that you have the word
4.
out there though, so you keep your security. So if there's something in there to blow it up.
Swings jamming. We'll tap Thomas to have both players draw 1.
Proceeds to remind me about the mat.
Yep.
And then I remember talking to him here. I was like, I don't have a mat in hand or in drop. And I was like, I can play a Gabu, but do I want to play the Gabu just so you can bounce it anyway and keep going off on me? I think I ended up not playing a Gabu just to stay safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking if it was a May, I'm like, I'll just pass, dude. Keep going.
Yeah.
Assuming he's gonna tap the other Thomas to restand. He can go into burst mode here by returning the Thomas back to hand for free. He's able to gain 2 more memory off of burst mode's effect.
Ooh.
Swing, he's got jamming. Uses effect to bottom so that Rio's
1
got
card.
8. Yep. Stands, Jesus. Gabu.
If I remember correctly, he bottomed a 7 cost option there. And then he does it again here, makes me draw, do the same, and then this time I believe he bottoms a Beelstar.
Last check. Ooh.
Oh, but it's a fly bullet, and they only hit level 6 or lower.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
That's the rough thing about fly bullet. It's a 7 cost option that does not delete.
Right, yeah.
Like it doesn't just delete something like Gaia Force does. They decided to put that level 6 restriction on there, which is rough.
Yeah. Then Mike takes game 2, so we go to a game 3.
We love game 3s. We love game 3s.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
This is interesting. I honestly might try to do something like this too.
Oh, no.
It was very fun. Like, the deck is definitely fun if you're
Why
into
you gotta
this
say,
kind of,
oh,
like,
no?
thing.
I gotta practice with you when you're cooking, and it's gonna be so bad for me. Okay, I'm kidding.
It's definitely a fun deck. If anything, oh god.
I was gonna just say, I wish we would get more like dedicated support for Three Musketeers or Beelstar in general.
Yeah, we definitely need 3 Musketeer support and not just like 7 cost options.
Give me a new Gundramon. I want a good Gundramon.
Yeah, or like a nice Avenge Kid. That'd be pretty sick too.
Yeah.
It sucks because like even Avenge Kid, like you didn't really play it in the OG Beelstar build either. So it's like
Yeah, you just like
Magna
threw it into,
Kidmon.
Like, yeah.
Such a weird card.
Oh yeah, he reminded me if I wanted a mulligan. I was like, oh, I got too excited. My bad.
But yeah, I think Melga is interesting. It's in an interesting spot because it's like sort of like in that in-between phase where it's like sort of good-ish with the new starter deck, but not like quite there where it wants to be in EX5.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's nice seeing some people just like cook, like what Rio's doing right now, just like cooking with all this stuff.
There's so many neat things you can do to try and pair with Beelstar to try and make her viable.
Gabu Matt's not a bad turn start for Rio there.
I don't think we've seen a Beelstar drop yet though.
Yeah, I think in this this set in particular, like Beelstar was really dry for me against him. Just because he controlled my board so much too, so like every time he bounced something, I'd have to respond. Yeah. It didn't really give me enough time to start pitching as much.
That was a very good first turn for Mike there, getting his rookie in the back. Or not first turn, but well, that was his first turn, wasn't it? That was his response.
Yeah, he got a rookie in the back, rookie to search, and then played out of Thomas using the Gauga effect. So
yeah,
very efficient.
You're cooking as well. Get your analog youth out there, which is good. You have your BT6 mat, which can get you extra memory when you push up your Gabus.
Yeah, I think the entire day did not use analog youth's like effect at all.
Realize it's a level 3.
Hey man, all the purple Garou looks the same to me, alright?
Yeah.
It just dog on purple card.
Did you only draw one card there when you digivolve?
I believe I did. Oh, I did.
Well, because you draw for digivolve and then you draw for his effect, right? And I think you only drew a single card. Maybe I'm stupid. It's probably fine. Probably down. Oh. Okay. Uh-oh. All Melga.
So Will's sitting in a pretty good spot. I mean, now, especially with how often you're drawing Rio, I feel like BT11 Mirage is just painful.
You mean Mike's in a pretty good spot?
Oh yeah, sorry, my brain.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I believe this is when we start playing the Beelstar game again and just shoot everything.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, it's just that's a safe call.
Yeah, that was like the safest time for me to do it. He had nothing in raising. He had to build it back up. So.
It's just rough because you also don't have anything in raising, so you don't have like a great response play, really. And he just, yeah.
Sure. I mean, he's right back at it. He's like, do it again.
Yeah, watch this.
Keep on blowing things up.
Okay, Thomas a draw. Oh,
goes and finds a rookie.
Good up, yeah.
And searches.
BT11.
You can pick up Nikolai and
and
then trash the rest.
It's still so weird that Gaomon trashes cards.
Yeah, it's so different.
It feels like it's a misprint that they're just too lazy to errata because I don't see the rationale.
There's a Beelstar.
And a rookie.
We were talking about rookie or Beelstar here. I was like, maybe I think Beelstar definitely, since it's my first one, it's definitely better in the drop just so I can build my stacks more.
Yeah, I think rookies.
I forgot to set the timer for the round. Yeah.
I will say the blue purple I feel like is like a super fun combo with how I guess just the different type of stuff you can do because there's like both colors are just so there's just so much stuff you can do. Like there's just nothing that you can focus on.
It's a very good color combo in general, just for any deck. I feel like, especially I think like Fish had some stuff with blue purple. Pretty fun.
Beelstar insecurity. Mike's just poking.
Yeah.
Taps his Thomas to have both of you draw. He reminds you for the Garou again. Lay out a Gabu.
I think it's smart. You need to start getting some aggression ready.
Yeah.
You've not really been able to.
Especially since he has nothing on the board, so I was like, that's a good time to start establishing. Try to return the favor. But
And if he has no means of dealing with the Gabu, it means you're gonna go to at least 3, which he is gonna just pass you to 3. So you should go up to 5 memory here, no?
That Gao is doing work for Mike. I think every time he's played it, he's like picked up 2 targets.
That nice. Yeah, he's
Yeah, no, his tops have been cracked.
Going to Wergaroo for 3. Swing. Proc effect. Pitch. Restand. Then Garoos. When attacking, draw 1 pitch.
I think you didn't do. I think you missed to draw 1 trash 1 though. I think you had 1 more to do there.
Swingy. Lives again.
Eyes. Oh, the boy. Soon to be.
Boy with jamming.
Probably has jamming again as per usual.
Bop.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no jamming. Whoa.
Actually goes this time.
Draw 3, pitch 2.
Yeah, we were talking about how I was loading up my drop, and you're like, "Oh, I'm a little scared." I'm like, "There's nothing to be scared of. I have nothing in hand."
You're cooking, though. You're cooking. I think it. But no way to get rid of the Gaomon.
He gives jamming to the little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is scary because he could probably easily just go into a 4, right?
Yeah, he
Swing,
just goes up.
restand, and swing.
The Thomas. And he has jamming.
Yeah.
No, it really just makes sense if the last card's an option. I wonder if it would have been worth to go into an Amelga Ace. I think you had Amelga Ace in your hand at least.
I think I was planning to do it once he swung, but he plays around it here. I believe that's how it goes. But we'll see in a second.
I feel like, so a lot of people are like torn on Nikolai, at least from what I've seen on like Discord and like on some Reddit posts. Some people are either like Nikolai's like garbage for the deck and Nikolai is goated for the deck. The more I see it, the more I'm like, he's pretty clutch.
Yeah.
He's a good 2-of.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
straight
crazy.
full moves me. I think I had like, he gets like 2-3 back. Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Yeah, Nikolai's a good 2-of. I think he might see even more play potentially now that we're down to using the other MirageGaogamon, just because the new, other MirageGaogamon, the BT13 and the BT11 ones that we're stuck with pretty much being the majority of the deck now, want to swing as their level 5 forms first before they go into Mirage. Because otherwise their inheritable is wasted.
Ooh, we see the Beelstar Mama come out.
Yep, the alt art.
She's played for 3.
Yeah, we shoot it with the rivals.
Able to play a play cost of 7 option or less. The rivals to pop.
Yeah, I was trying to find a way to save myself here because I gave him that extra tamer this turn. So I was already like, oh, I'm so dead next turn.
Do you run any blockers in the deck?
Blockers? No, not in this current one. I was thinking about running, I think it was like Porcupa. I think he was the blocker.
Sure.
Yeah, Porcupa is pretty decent blocker. It's probably worth tossing 1 or 2 in there.
Yeah.
Your nail bones.
Yeah, I was originally planning on running 1, and then I decided to lean more towards the eyes just to be a little bit more greedy for this build. But,
Sure. You have to just go Eismon. Which makes sense. He's gonna go 3 anyways, so might as well.
yeah, it's like I was also afraid of what was it? Not milling fast enough with all the Gabu stuff.
Right. He gets jamming on the Gaomon. He has the Thomas there. Looks like Mike's just considering what he wants to do.
He's just gotta go up to the 4, I think, right?
Yeah, he does do that. So he bounces the Gaomon. Does he gain memory off the Nikolai?
Yeah. I think he's just worried about. He's playing around seeing an option in security at this point.
Goes EX4, Macau to go ahead and bounce.
Yeah. Smart.
And this is basically what seals it here. He gave me so many cards.
Oh, and then he's probably just gonna go into Mirage. No.
Nope, he's just gonna swing.
He's gonna swing. Yeah.
Just pray for the best.
Yeah, and then I know
Both draw 2.
we had someone on the side here going, "Oh, Rio's gonna hit an option." I'm like, "Not with this drop, I'm not." Trust me.
Yep, and then that's game.
Seals it right there.
Ooh.
Kind of a good game, first of all. Really, really good game. That's
Shows up the 3 Beelstars a drop.
Yeah, they were all
Oh,
just going straight
no.
into trash. It was kind of rough though, like that you had no options coming out of security. Like normally Beelstar had
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least 2 or 3 more often
Mhm.
than not, and there was just
They're just
nothing
unlucky this
coming up for you
matchup.
there.
This is really interesting though. I really liked it.
Yeah, we're definitely
How
gonna.
did you feel? How did you feel, Rio?
Honestly, the deck was super fun. I missed playing Beelstar, so it was nice going back to it. Shout outs to RB because like he got the idea in my head last week, so I thought I'd throw something together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super fun. The Guru engine's definitely amazing for it. I see why it was so popular in Japan. I do think I should run a couple more one-ofs, like a one-of blocker. I know in my old build I ran I think a one-of card with retaliation. I don't remember which one it was.
The Devimon, the old Devimon maybe.
No, it was something from
Dark Lizard.
It was Dark Lizard. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I was running one with retaliation just to swing through stuff because that was back when we were still having like what's it called, like cross hearts and stuff like that floating around, so that I could just cheese my way through them. But
Interesting blocker things or things that you could punish.
right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, thanks for coming on, Rio.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So pretty interesting match that we got to see. I think probably one of the more interesting ones we've had this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That'll wrap it up for this week's set of locals. So let us know what you guys thought. We will be playing out a few videos for BT14, so be on the lookout for that. If you haven't seen the red one yet, it's basically just a preview of the cards that are coming out in BT14. They're going to be organized by color, so hopefully that helps you guys planning on going to pre-releases. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in as always, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.